Good evening, esteemed ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once again to the distinguished platform of Mr. Magazine. Here, we endeavor to separate the wheat from the chaff, the profound truth from the glittering illusions of the tabloid world. Today, we find ourselves standing at the intersection of public expectation and private agony, examining a story that serves as a harsh critique of the rumor mill's relentless machinery. Before we delve into the emotional labyrinth navigated by the talented Ilsu Demirci, I must gently remind you to subscribe to our channel. To ensure we can continue to bring you these in-depth, high-quality analyses, please consider clicking the Join button to become a privileged member of our community. Your support is the bedrock upon which we build these narratives. Do not forget to like this video and share your valuable thoughts in the comments below. Your perspective is essential to our discourse. In the ephemeral world of celebrity culture, there exists a voracious appetite for happy endings, a collective desire to see broken lines mend and old flames reignite into a blazing inferno of romance. However, this week, the gossip columns, in their haste to construct a fairy tale, collided violently with the cold, hard walls of reality. For days, a narrative has been spun with fervent intensity across social media platforms and digital news outlets, claiming that the beloved actress Ilsu Demirci was in the midst of wedding preparations with her former partner, Emin Günenç. This rumor, presented with the confidence of established fact, painted a picture of reconciliation and matrimonial bliss. Yet, the truth, as it often does, has emerged not with a whisper, but with a cry of pain. Ilsu Demirci has broken her silence, and her words have shattered the illusion of a wedding, revealing instead a landscape of unhealed wounds and profound disappointment. The actress's response was not the standard, sanitized denial drafted by public relations managers. It was raw, immediate, and deeply human. Contrary to the jubilant claims of a reunion, Ilsu spoke with a tone of clear, unmistakable hurt, stating unequivocally that forgiveness is a shore she has not yet reached, and indeed, may not reach for a very long time. "I am still deeply hurt by Emin," she declared, a sentence that carries the weight of a history the public can only glimpse but never fully understand. To suggest that a woman, still grappling with the stinging echoes of a painful separation, is preparing a wedding trousseau is not merely a journalistic error, it is, in her view, a profound violation of her emotional reality. Sources close to the actress indicate that she was struck by a wave of disbelief and sorrow upon reading these baseless reports, questioning the very morality of an industry that would invent a celebration out of her suffering. As we navigate this sensitive topic, I feel compelled to ask you, our wise audience, do you believe the media has a moral obligation to verify the emotional state of celebrities before publishing stories about their personal lives? Or is this simply the price of fame? We are very curious to hear your ethical stance on this matter. Please write your thoughts in the comments, and remember, clicking the Join button helps us continue to ask these difficult questions. To understand the magnitude of this rebuttal, one must look back at the tapestry of their past. Ilsu and Emin were, for a time, the golden figures of the gossip world, a couple whose photogenic harmony and apparent chemistry captivated the imagination of millions. They were the protagonists of a love story that the audience desperately wanted to succeed. However, as is often the case when the cameras are turned off, the end of their relationship was not the peaceful, fading sunset that fans had hoped for. Behind the scenes, whispers of a tumultuous breakup have long circulated, suggesting that the separation left deep, jagged scars on both parties. Ilsu's recent statements have acted as a confirmation of these whispers, pulling back the curtain to reveal that the pain is not a relic of the past, but a living, breathing presence in her daily life. "What happened cannot be hidden," she intoned, emphasizing that the disappointment she feels is not something that can be erased by a few months of silence or a hopeful headline. The mechanism of this rumor is fascinating and terrifying in equal measure. The gossip world, abhorring a vacuum, often interprets silence as mystery and mystery as romance. The question, are old flames being rekindled, is a staple of the industry, a fuel that keeps the engines of speculation running. In this case, the rumor of a wedding seems to have been born out of a misinterpretation of Ilsu's recent excitement, an excitement that was, in fact, directed entirely toward her flourishing career, not her love life. The actress has taken a firm stance against this conflation of her professional joy with personal drama. Sources within her inner circle claim that she is currently laser-focused on personal development and new artistic projects. They emphasize that topics such as love, marriage, and reconciliation are not merely on the back burner, they are entirely off the agenda. The juxtaposition of the words reconciliation and wedding in the same sentence as her name has reportedly left Ilsu emotionally drained. There is a specific kind of exhaustion that comes from having one's identity constantly tethered to an ex-partner, regardless of one's own individual achievements. Ilsu desires to be in the spotlight for her dramatic performances, her character interpretations, and her professional rise, not as the supporting character in a romantic fiction written by strangers. Her rebellion against these fake news stories is also a defense of her dignity. She has expressed deep resentment towards those, perhaps even within her broader social circle, who may have fed these rumors, stating that people's feelings shouldn't be used as material so easily. It is a powerful rebuke to a culture that treats human emotion as a commodity to be traded for clicks and views. While Emin Günenç has remained silent, a silence that hangs heavy over the situation, Ilsu's emotional clarity has served as the final word. There is no wedding. There is no secret reconciliation. There is only a young woman trying to heal, trying to build a future defined by her own terms, and trying to protect the sanctity of her private emotional process. The rumors have been proven false, but the fallout will likely resonate for a long time. This incident has provided compelling clues about the severity of the events that transpired behind closed doors. The phrase, "How is it possible that I'm preparing to marry someone I can't forgive?" is not just a denial, it is a rhetorical question that exposes the absurdity of the gossip columnist's fantasies. It highlights a disconnect between the characters the media creates and the real human beings who have to live with the consequences. In the wake of this controversy, a significant wave of support has surged toward Ilsu Deisi from all corners of the entertainment world and the fandom. Her stance, "I cannot forgive," has been championed not as a sign of bitterness, but as a courageous act of honesty. In an era where celebrities are often pressured to present a facade of no hard feelings and we remain good friends, Ilsu's admission of lingering hurt is radically refreshing. Female fans, in particular, have rallied around her, arguing that her feelings are valid, human, and deserving of respect. They applaud her for refusing to play along with the happy ending, a narrative that the press tried to force upon her. This is a story of boundaries. It is a story of a woman drawing a line in the sand and saying, "You do not get to write my story for me." Looking ahead, it is clear that Ilsu is determined to turn the page, but she will do so by writing a new chapter, not by rereading the old one. New scripts, fresh offers, and a renewed dedication to her craft are the pillars of her current reality. She believes, according to insiders, that discussing love and marriage without the right person and the right timing is a futile exercise. The renewed debate surrounding Emin has been exhausting, but it has also arguably strengthened her resolve to stand alone. She acknowledges the beautiful memories of the past, as any mature individual would, but she steadfastly refuses to let those memories blur the reality of the present pain. As we conclude this report, we are left with a somber yet empowering image of Ilsu Deisi. She is not the bride-to-be that the rumors painted. She is a professional artist demanding respect for her healing process. We hope that this clarification helps to put these baseless rumors to rest. What are your thoughts on Ilsu's brave statement? Do you think the media will finally respect her wish for distance from this topic? Please let us know in the comments below. If you appreciated this detailed breakdown and the respectful approach we take towards celebrity news, please do not forget to subscribe to Mr. Magazine. Activate the notification bell to stay updated on the truth behind the headlines. And once again, if you are able, please click the To Join button to support our work and become a vital part of our storytelling family. Your likes and shares are the greatest compliment we can receive. Until the next story unfolds, remember, the truth is often far more complex and far more human than the gossip suggests. Goodbye for now.